you have any kind of a superstition? We had a lot of discussion about that.
Shiva, we would all like some vibhuti, especially Sanjeev going to the Olympics now.
Let us get a lot of vibhuti for Sanjeev. They say, Sanjeev, what do you say? What is your superstition?
Sometimes I do totally opposite thing to challenge the challenger. And I started wearing all this.
How many rings are you wearing?
So, okay, we have got a lot.
I started wearing all of them.
Gagan used to wear also, I think, 4 or 5.
None whatsoever, unfortunately.
I won. Shiva, do you have?
So I got over all that. Okay, I developed some crazy superstitions starting from that, and then it went on to things like, I became so meticulous about how I would wear my suit. I had to wear my left glove before my right glove. How I had to zip up my boots. Everything had to be exactly the same, and then I would be comfortable and I would go down the track. And
Joydeep, I know one ritual that you do before shooting, which I can't tell everyone here, but I'm sure you have a few. Why don't you share some?
There are lots, I think. I would like to listen to it. Which one is that?
No, the one that you can
only
share.
I was asked. I was not getting any points. Yesterday I was asked by some journalist.
Just share the one that you can share here. Yeah.
Yeah. I shared something like I had a 50 euro cents coin. I don't know from where I got it. I shot a good match and then I picked up my rifle. It suddenly came out from somewhere. I don't know. I put it up and I put it in my zipped pocket in my shooting vest, and it was there for I think 10 years. So I used to keep it. I don't know why. It was not even related to anything, but I used to keep it like, take care. Even if
I remember once when you shot 599 in Sydney, when the coach said, I'll give you $100 for every 100 you shoot. And you shot 599.
Yeah. No, it was like 595 will be 0. If I shoot 594, I need to pay the coach $100.
3 point less than 95.
Yeah. And every point I shoot above 95, I'll get 100 euros. So I was so greedy. I shot a 599 the next day. You know what happened? I don't know whether you know or you don't remember. I actually missed the bus. And that was the last bus which I could have availed to go to the range and,
You have missed a lot of buses.
No. I missed that bus especially. And then, I don't know from where, another bus came. And that bus, I was the only passenger, single one. And they took me happily to the range and I hurried to the lane. And I think the preparation time was already given. So I knew that I might not be able to complete the match also. But then I earned for $400.
Yeah. That was
it
something
happens
I
to me in
remember.
Poland also. Missed the bus and I reached just 5 minutes before the practice and start.
We all have been children of adversity. So adversity has brought out the best in most of us, I think. And it does.
True. So superstitions we were talking about.
Joydeep, I missed. I was about to say something about the skipping the third beat, right?
Yes,
I was about to
yes.
say.
Yeah.
See, many experience I got, but the best, I will say the best, of course. The one is from the World Cup, which happened in 2019 in Rio de Janeiro.
Mm-hmm.
The same shooting range of in which the Olympic happened. I was shooting kneeling position and it was the second last shot. And I hardly had made like 6 mistakes or 6 mistakes, yeah. So I was expecting to be in top 8 according to the kneeling, just an imagination. Suddenly I shot, but the shot was 0. It showed 0 in the monitor. I said it's not possible. It can. That was the moment which I feel like it was skipping a heartbeat. Then I got up again, waited for 15-20 minutes. By the time other people have already finished their next position, which is a prone position, and then I started the fired next two shots. Even after that, the officials, after finishing the match, they didn't count it the shot which I as a replacement shot, but they counted the one which was actually shot. So my score from 1181 to become it became 1180, 1 point less. But again, I have to protest through the officials, and it took 1 week to correct the scores.
Right. I was there. I know about it. Yes. But it was an amazing shooting, experience for all of us. And we were really proud that you shot an amazing score of 1181 in that World Cup. And I was lucky to be a witness there. So that was something which skipped a beat, but then you got it back at least. And it was definitely a proud moment for everybody of us. Okay, coming back to the the superstition thing. So, any other superstition like Avneet? You have any kind of a superstition which you followed during the match, or
No, not particularly, but yes, I was particular about some clothes which I used to wear, about a tracksuit which I always used to wear. I thought it's a lucky one, and then some sort of music that okay, this is the song which I have to listen. If I don't listen it, I'll not get into that zone, you know.
okay?
So
No, that is
there
a
was some,
ritual, like technical ritual. Many people does. Many athletes do
yeah,
actually.
yeah, that's the only thing. Otherwise,
It can be
nothing,
classified as a superstition.
no rings and all.
That cannot be classified, right? That's
No, it
following
can be.
your.
It can be
That's
classified.
OCD. That's
That's
OCD.
Yeah.
And about superstition, as you mentioned,
Yeah.
that so many rings I'm wearing. I'm wearing all these rings for last almost 2 years. But when we were in Brazil, Rio, um everyone, the officials and all the people in the hotel told me that your rings are so costly, so you have to remove the rings,
Yes.
or
Yes. You're right.
otherwise you will lose the fingers. Someone will cut the fingers and take the rings.
so
Absolutely.
you
Yes.
had to
So you
remove
had
the
to.
rings.
Do you think while you removed the rings, it worked for you? You shot an 1181. Sanjeev is gone.
Yeah.
Again with the rings, he's gone now. Now he'll remove the rings and come back.
Yeah.
So Rahul, did you have any?
I would never shave. I would never shave and not even have a shower on the race day.
Not even a shower.
No.
I couldn't support that.
Yeah. No shower on the race day.
I was very particular about a shower. Like if I don't take a shower, then I think I'm not really,
Oh, and by the way, another big difference between what I've been hearing from all of you, Munich, 10 degrees, very cold. I mean,
Yes.
10 degrees is
Yeah.
very 10 degrees is very hot for us.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's even -10 is okay, like -18 is cold, +1 is warm.
So what is
But
I would say
but
highest
Shiva,
or the lowest you have been?
but Shiva, we are standing like for 3 hours in that temperature and shooting, so our activity is longer.
No,
Sanjeev is back.
we take quite a long time also because it's you go one by one on the track. So while everybody else goes, you're either standing or watching or warming up or something like that.
So what is the extreme temperature you have faced, Shiva?
-40, -41, something like that.
What is that like? I've never been to Mars. I would just want to know.
Well, you when you're speaking, your face kind of starts to freeze, and you can't talk. You start slurring because your muscles all freeze. your eyes and your inside your nose, you start ice starts forming over there. So it depends. I mean, if it's a wet cold or if it's a dry cold. If it's dry, then you can take it easier. If it's wet, then it really gets inside your skin and in your bones. So, but -40, yeah, it's quite intense. It's quite intense. You can't stay out and not be like really active for a long time. You just you shut down.
So your suit
But
cannot
that's
be very
-40.
fuzzy,
That's not
right? It cannot be
+10.
very thick.
Now 10 degrees feels quite warm, I must say. So,
Yes. Sanjeev, now before going to any competition from training in Delhi and then going to Munich, you must have a chat with Shiva, know about those experience, and then you'll say, okay, why am I even wearing this T-shirt in 10 degrees? Sushil,
And
I
yeah,
just
and
I just missed those chats, no? So maybe I will call Shiva later and then we'll get the knowledge.
yeah, telling you how to manage in -40 degrees Celsius.
right, right.
That's -40 is crazy, man.
Shiva, your suit.
Shiva, how about 40-degree temperature, 40-45-degree temperature?
+40.
Yeah.
अरे +40 तो I will become a puddle of water. मैं पिघल जाऊंगा एकदम से. +40 में.
Sushil
We
bhai,
have been
we should welcome
we have
Sushil bhai. We have Mr. Sushil Kumar, double
जी
Olympic
नमस्ते
gold medalist.
नमस्ते
Namaste, Sushil ji.
नमस्ते भाई साहब नमस्ते जी
नमस्कार. Hi Sushil.
Hello,
Good to
hello,
see
जी
you here.
नमस्ते
Sushil.
hello
जी
Sushil bhai.
नमस्ते
हाल चाल
हेलो
है
जी
जी?
बिल्कुल बढ़िया हूँ जी आप लोग सब लोग ठीक हो जी
बहुत
एकदम
बढ़िया.
बस खैरियत.
जी राम जी
So Sushil bhai, आप thank you for joining us. अपने
मैं दरअसल पहले ट्रेनिंग में था और फिर उसके बाद मैं दिल्ली सरकार का खेल विभाग देखता हूँ तो एक चीज आ गई थी सामने तो उसको सॉर्ट आउट कर रहे थे
कोई बात नहीं. हम लोग बातें कर रहे थे. कोई जो सुपरस्टिशन होता है हमारा, कोई अंगूठी पहनता है या कोई कुछ करता है स्पोर्ट्स के टाइम में या मैच के टाइम में, प्रैक्टिस के टाइम में, तो आप ऐसे कुछ करते थे क्या? कुछ है आपका वो वैसे
नहीं भाई साहब बिल्कुल भी नहीं करता
अंधविश्वास
मैं
जिसको
तो
कहते हैं, विश्वास भी होता है?
अंधविश्वास मान लेते हैं हम लोग सब लोग
हाँ.
मान लेते हैं मगर मैं नहीं मानता हूँ बहुत कम मानता हूँ कम क्या बिल्कुल ही नहीं मानता क्योंकि 2012 का एक एक्सीडेंट आपको मैं बताता हूँ थोड़ा सा एक रिपोर्टर होते हैं हमारे अंकल से बुजुर्ग है मैं नाम उनका दिमाग से निकला हुआ है तो 2012 में जब आप सबने मौका दे दिया था ना मेरे को पूरी टीम को लीड करने का कैप्टन बना दिया था तो झंडा लेके चलना था तो वो अंकल मेरे को बोले कि यार सुशील जिसने दोबारा झंडा पकड़ा है ना ओलंपिक में वो कभी रिपीट नहीं कर पाता मेडल वो एक दिमाग में मेरे डाल दी थी उन्होंने तो फर्स्ट डे तो ओपनिंग थी ओपनिंग के बाद मैं बेलारूस आ गया ट्रेनिंग की तो मैं ट्रेनिंग करता और दिमाग में वही बात आती है अंकल की कि यार अंकल ने तो ये बोला था कि सुशील मेडल नहीं आएगा मैं यार इतनी मेहनत कर रखी पंगा कर लिया कहाँ झंडा पकड़ मगर फिर क्या हुआ बड़ा अच्छा हुआ हमारे साथ हमने मेडल को रंग भी बदला और मेडल को रिपीट भी किया फिर उसके बाद उस अंकल को मैंने पकड़ा और पूछा कि अंकल आज तो ये बात मेरे को बोल दी किसी ने वो चीज भी टूट गई हम मेडल रिपीट भी कर रहे हैं और अच्छा भी हुआ है तो सबको यही बात बतानी है भाई झंडा पकड़ना है जब भी दोबारा मेडल रिपीट हो तो ये चीजें तो हमारे साथ सबके साथ चलती रहती है
ये बहुत बढ़िया कहा आपने.
बहुत बढ़िया.
मतलब जो विश्वास अंधविश्वास जो भी है वो उल्टा कर दिया आपने कि अभी ये करो तो मिलेगा डबल मेडल.
हाँ आप कह सकते हो जो लोग कहते थे कि हम मेडल रिपीट नहीं कर पाएंगे या मैं बस आपके माध्यम से जो भी हमें देख रहे हैं या सुन रहे हैं मैं उनको बस यही कहूंगा कि हम मेडल भी रिपीट कर सकते हैं मगर हमें तपस्या करनी पड़ेगी अपने स्पोर्ट्स के लिए उनके लिए पूरी जी जान लगा के मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी.
नहीं मेरे
मैं तो ये
एक्सपीरियंस में
मानता
भी
हूँ
ऐसा हुआ है जब पहले मेरा कोई भी सुपरस्टिशन रहा था इट वाज मेनली बिकॉज ऑफ माय इनएक्सपीरियंस
जी
जब मेरे अंदर ये कॉन्फिडेंस आया और जब मैंने सुशील भाई से एक तपस्या की जितनी ट्रेनिंग की मैंने उसके बाद जो कॉन्फिडेंस आया, then the nothing can shake that confidence. So training, मतलब training is the secret.
मैं भाई साहब, मैं तो एक ही चीज जानता हूँ कि जब आप अच्छी मेहनत कर लेते हो ना, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल इतना बढ़ जाता है कि कैसी भी स्थिति हो मैं मैच को निकाल लूँ। मेरा तो मानना ये है।
नहीं, एकदम सही बात है।
कॉन्फिडेंस तो ऐसे ही होना चाहिए।
जी जी भाई साहब।